guys, how are you doing? My name is Nsiah. This is still with the talkative. I am the talkative. How is everything going? Are you cool? Are you sure you are cool? Are you sure you are cool? Well, if you are cool, then let's get into it. As I said, my name is Nsiah, and this is still with the talkative. Do share with your people, and if you are new here, subscribe to the channel and let's party. Let's have fun. Big stories today. You're welcome back. No, not long ago, Sarkodie made a post that he wants to jump on Check My Single by Dope Nation. And of course, Check My Single has been one of the grooviest songs we've had in some time now. And even though it hasn't really made that biggest hits like typical Dope Nation songs, that song it was a vibe. And we saw lately that Sarkodie is always around that song, or not just say, or enjoying or posting. Sarkodie has this thing where he shares the other artists, their songs and their projects, but it looks like Check My Single, no, he had this special fondness to it. So we were not surprised at all when he came out that he wants to jump on it. And of course, and then hot, and you feel like everything has to be hot. So finally, the project has dropped, and of course, Sarkodie, the ordinary now they are saying whenever you put Sarkodie on a project, you should know or you should be ready to face the fact that he's also going to do some hardcore things on it. Just so you know, Charlie, it's always me. I say that features is always a platform for another artist to win over new fans. And Sarkodie, I think he gets that message very well. Sarkodie says some things on there, and I want us to talk about it. So Sarkodie once again took a swipe at other rappers in Ghana, Ghanaian rappers, saying that the why am I Ghana rap no who was like and it reminds me of that Sarkodie swipe he took at rappers when he was featured on Calligraph Jones, where we say the Ghana for and rappers need no compare and any hero because kind of credit. Why am I rap industry you know can I say this Ghana rappers oh my oh my there landlord, we know you are the landlord. Let the boys brief. It's to say, but you see that is actually a natural thing. It's the same way an up and coming artist or no be anting you more. What's me or to swipe Emma other rappers. If you want a typical indication of rappers, it looks like no matter how old you grow as a rapper, that instinct of yours is still there. Especially if you were a battle rapper. It's like all the time you are trying to prove say other rappers no mutibo. Typical example Kim Paluta, typical example Strongman, Amrado, Eno, what's any freedom. It just say all the rappers lyrical too, like they are all like that. And so I don't really fault any artist, any rapper when they are on a song or their own song and they say that they are the better rapper. No rapper is a rapper. I guess it is part of the culture. So big ups to them. And I think he also took a swipe at critics as oh, if you're not talking about you, you are nobody. So Charlie, hey, Charlie, this industry, you are only making impact when somebody is talking about you. If you're not being spoken about, bro, we think your plan and you man. Now moving away from Check My Single, we woke up this morning, or previously we've heard that Nsiah has made a post that she was leaving Asasi Radio, and we just woke up today and all we saw was that she has joined Media General. Now Media General, we said the Media General a media mu PSG. I'm lining up star players and call, but I'm not surprised that she's gone there, Charlie. Nsiah has been that woman in the media. Wherever she goes, she finds a way to carve her own niche and then stay to the niche and then build something solid and enviable. So I would think that a media station like Media General that also wants to assemble the best will leave it out. Like if the year had ended without that poaching crowd, like it would shock me. But as they have added it to the team, I'm hoping that everything will be solid on there and the viewers that love that channel will have the best of Nsiah that they've always wanted and always loved. And then another thing that is going on that I think we should talk about has been Stonebwoy. So Stonebwoy, they are trying to start this whole Jamaica Wache versus Ghana Wache beef. And I'm liking it. Stonebwoy say Jamaica for rice and pea no be a you. Rice and pea cannot match Ghana Wache. And I like it because see, it's not just music and movies that sells an industry. Food also, I mean, not an industry, a country. Food has an interesting way of selling a country. Like when we say taco, taco automatically think of Mexico. There are some countries when you hear certain food, like the way jollof Ghana Niger versus what the name jollof Ghana jollof versus Niger jollof, this whole global conversation where sometimes interviews in the diaspora they bring it up and all. If we can have Jamaica Wache versus Ghana Wache being another thing that will start, I think it will really help push the name Ghana. We should seize these things. These are good vibes. We should seize it and push certain conversations that projects the name Ghana to the rest of the world. George Quay has announced something big. So George Quay said that Image Rail and April Communications, in partnership with the National Theatre, Ghana Tourism Authority, Beyond the Return, and the Nigerian High Commission, they are about to drop this masterpiece called The Gods Are Not to Be Blamed. And of course, it's a production by Ola Rutimi. And this is something I am thrilled about. You know me, I'm a theatre girl. So anything that has got to theatre, me chill. Like, oh yeah, me chill. And this is a big production. This is one of the productions we studied in school. And so for me to see professionals acting it out, making it come to life on stage, I am all for it. And the beautiful part of it is the fact that the Nigerian High Commission has stamped on it, because Olarutimi is one of the, one of the biggest people out there, the names out there when it comes to the Nigerian authors, writers, and when it comes to books, when it comes to Nigeria, books that came out of Nigeria that made global impacts. The Gods Are Not to Be Blamed is one, and the academic wise, this book, I don't know who did theater proper and never encountered this particular book. So I am glad that the Nigerian High Commission is on board. The Tourism Ministry is also on board, and of course, Beyond the Return is on board. It means that this is going to be a project that is going to go into our history as one of the most, I don't want to say most dopest, it sounds redundant, dopest productions that we've had, and I can't wait to see it. So finally, Yvonne Nelson is announcing the real tour. See, I'm going to be very petty here. Those of you going on tour, look at someone I'm look at what I'm with this track tour. Charlie, Yvonne Nelson can use one book to go on tour. See, that was me being petty, but on the road though, I am glad for Yvonne Nelson. What she's doing with her brand is actually enviable. I like the way, listen, there's this whole conversation on the movie industry is going down, blah, blah. I just feel like creatives are not exploring other avenues. And clearly, Yvonne Nelson has showed us the way that certain avenues work. And I like the fact that it has rekindled, I say, in Komobia starting Komobi, it has rekindled something. So I can't wait for her to start her real tour, and I'm hoping that it is something that the academic world will also take interest in and help push her, support her, so that she reaches a lot of people with whatever agenda she has with this particular tour. But nonetheless, these are the big stories out there. My name is Tilia Kienipa. Do subscribe to the channel if you haven't, shared the content, and if there's anything you have to do it now.